In the days leading up to the notable 2016 election, we conducted a wide variety of interviews on the candidates and the amendments in order to discover the array of opinions of the first-time voters in Miami. Here were the ones we felt most exemplified the majority of opinions in Miami.
Proposing which political party you're affiliated with, if you are affiliated with.
Democratic Party.
Okay. And would you mind telling us who you voted for? Did you vote Democratic for all of the options?
At first, I started off independent, and as the election went on, with, I guess, more and more, I wouldn't say evidence, but with more material to work with, I kind of noticed and put together an idea of who I wanted to vote for, sorry.
Okay, and do you mind sharing who you voted for?
Hillary Clinton.
Okay,
I'm Republican.
and would you mind telling us who you voted for?
I voted for Donald Trump about a month ago.
All right. And you vote Republican all the way through, or were there different?
Yeah, I voted for Marco Rubio for senator, and I believe there's some judges as well in the ballot, and I selected the Republican ones if there were any.
I'm not affiliated, but for this election, I was going. Which one was I going? Which one's Hillary Clinton?
Democratic.
I was going Democratic.
So you voted Democratic all the way through?
I voted Democratic.
All right. Are there any other parts of the ballot that you felt were particularly important in this election?
Well, the ones that I knew the most about were the solar energy one, which is like really important because it's so misleading. Because everyone was like, it was very tricky. It's designed, by Florida Power and Light to limit solar energy in the future, right? And they preach it as this like forward-thinking, like, oh, solar energy, now you're protected, like all these things, and it's like no one's getting hurt by solar energy anyway. It's like it's designed to limit solar energy, but it sounds like it's the solar energy bill. So every person in Florida is going to vote yes on that. You know what I mean? Because it's like Sunshine State. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, solar energy. Oh yeah, solar, yeah, sun. We have that here. But it's like really wrong. So I thought that was like, so tricky. So that was like the biggest one, to me.
The first Amendment 1 was solar panels, right? I voted yes on that one. I wasn't really too informed on that one, but it sounded appealing, so I voted yes. Maybe wish I could have voted no, but I filled something in because I was afraid that my ballot wouldn't count. Something was empty. So.
You said that you voted Democratic for the Senate seat. How important do you think the Senate seat is in this election?
It's like probably just as important as the president because, I guess so. The Supreme Court's not letting it's not letting Obama fill the seat there, right? So then everything is being run by the Republicans right now, and that's why hence all the gridlock they experienced during office. And that's only going to continue for Hillary Clinton if we don't have Democrats supporting her in DC because she's not really getting things done that she wants to. These are the type of people who oppose marriage equality and things like that that are it's just so backwards from the way she thinks that it's you just need to have people who at least have the same values to accomplish things, So yeah, it was huge.
Other than the presidential, do you feel like there are other important things on the ballot?
Yeah, of course. The senator, you have to choose between Patrick Murphy and Marco Rubio. And I think it's really important to vote for a senator as well because local government is probably even more important than federal government.
I heard about it, but did not pay attention to the specifics.
So do you know who the two candidates were?
No.
All right.
No.
So I'm assuming you just voted Democratic for that?
And what else in the ballot did you find to be of utmost importance besides the president?
I wasn't able to really vote because I didn't know much more about state, regional courts, state courts, things like that. Other than the other propositions, I have to say I really just went with whatever my family or my other friends were going with. I didn't know, I hadn't read up much about the other propositions.
Okay, so for the Amendment 1 and the Second Amendment, you didn't vote? Or you did, but...
I did, and I'm not willing to disclose that.
And you believe that Hillary will win?
Yeah, there's a good chance that Hillary's going to win.
After conducting these interviews, it was clear that there was a wide range of opinions on the elections for first-time voters. Seen through this montage of the protests that happened November 16, 2016, students protested against newly elected President Donald Trump, and also advocated for the safety pin movement. The safety pin movement was created by those worried for the future under President-elect Donald Trump, and allows for people who feel threatened to search for an ally as per their statement.
Did you expect the elections to be like this, and you have a candidate that's a woman, and the other one isn't even a politician.
I've heard a lot of people say that this is one of the craziest, worst, call it whatever you want, kind of election, and for first time voters, it's a nightmare. But overall, no, I never expected it to be anything like this.
And can you explain more on your shirt?
Oh yeah, so this is Hillary for prison. I'm wearing this because I'm confident Donald Trump will win, and he will say he'll do like he said, he'll hire a special prosecutor, and he will put Hillary behind bars.